folks. We have Sebastian Thomas and Jaden House. We'll open right up to questions here on Senior Day.
Sebastian, last ever game in the Rhody Island, 20 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds, and probably the most emphatic win you guys have had in the past few months. Just walk me through all the emotions and just how this came to be.
Yeah, I didn't really feel it leading up to today, but like right before, in the locker room, right before the game, I was telling House and the rest of the seniors, like, I kind of feel it, like it's a scary feeling. It didn't feel real at first. First half, I kind of played bad. I was sluggish. Personally, I feel like some of the other seniors were too, just because like it's a tough game, you know, last game. But we picked it up at half. I'm glad we got the win by a large amount. I think this gives us momentum going into the A-10 tournament. And yeah.
And you talked about a little yesterday how you didn't think that the whole Senior Day thing was going to set in because you guys try to take every game at a time and you want to just focus on getting the win to bring momentum to DC. But actually going out there, crowd cheering for you, going out with your family, just what was that like before the game?
It was a great feeling. Most of everybody that I brought out has been a part of my journey, and that's who I kind of play for, and that's who shaped me into being the person I am today, on and off the court. So thankful for them, thankful I got to bring them out, and hopefully I put on a good show for them.
Jaden, how would you assess the conference regular season? We've just completed the last regular season game. How would you assess it? What's your thoughts about it, looking back?
For us?
Yeah.
Obviously, I feel like we clearly could have did better, especially the way that our non-conference went. We're a good team. We have really good pieces. I feel like we got one of, if not the best player in the conference in Bassie. So, I mean, I feel like we definitely could have achieved one of the higher spots, but I mean, I'm proud of the way the conference went. I feel like we was in most of the games, if not all of them, and we fought hard for a lot of games.
Jaden, you had an efficient 19 points today. What were you seeing from that Fordham defense that allowed you to be so effective today?
I feel like I was just taking good shots. You know, sometimes when I'm having one of my non-efficient nights, I feel like I start forcing it, taking shots that's not really in my character. But you know, you take the open ones and you work so hard, you practice them every day, they usually go in.
So you guys will be playing a Fordham again in the first round of the tournament. Is there anything that you learned in today's game that you didn't learn from the first game or from film preparing for this second match?
You got to play hard. Like they're a real rugged team. Like they play extremely hard. So if you don't come out and match energy, then it's gonna feel funny. It's going like the game feels weird. So whenever you playing Fordham, you just make sure that you got to have your head on straight and come out and play aggressive, play hard.
Sebastian, what are some of the biggest things you guys are going to really focus on as you go into the A-10 tournament?
Effort, playing hard. I think I said this last media, when we had media yesterday, I believe, anybody can be beat, and all it takes is one game. So you win the first game, you get momentum, and you're going from there. But just going in prepared, focused. It's a new season, really. Everyone's 0-0, and just best team's going to win on that day. So got to be ready.
Anything else for the guys? All right, we'll go get coach.
Thanks, guys.